defense. They'll be led out by the veteran quarterback, a multiple-time Pro Bowler. It's, of course, Eli Manning.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him to win.
For whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not, now it's a lot easier. You see it.
And this is caught. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jarman, 17-yard line. To throw is Darnold. Herndon's got it complete.
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. Some teams, that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their
for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting to
7 on a 2nd and 3. Faking the give to Barkley. Now Manning. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Possession. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And a lot of teams script plays. We know before 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Dolphins taking over for their next possession. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points.
Shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate pace.
They decide against going for it on 4th and 1, maybe to the dismay of their offense, but hey, a nice consolation prize down inside the 5.
Nice consolation prize indeed. So maybe the offense is upset, but they...
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 20, 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 90. Last play of the quarter. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Darnold. Nowhere to his Barkley. So officially now a 1,000-yard campaign for him, but I don't think he's going to take his foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, it's just one of those thoughts, though, that creeps into your mind because...
Should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Manning to Barkley on the draw play. And he's able to work.
Looks like the hot tub, cold tub, whatever he did, it worked pretty well.
Much chatter about that performance. Rightfully so. AFC Offensive Player of the Week. Now Manning. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Odell Beckham.
It's absolutely phenomenal. And one way it happens, these guys work at it. They practice these types of catches all the time.
And he practices it all the time. You see his pregame routine. We were down there today. It's
actually part of the game.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Darnold. He's got her down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. Now it's Darnold. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. This will be fielded at the 17. Odell Beckham Jr. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Taking over for their next possession. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how a lot of times the punter just puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they are going to...
It's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
And an alley to run. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he will take it in run for a Dolphins touchdown. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute. I think if you put nowhere to escape. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now a draw play. This is Bell. 3rd and 15. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now, so as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained.
Under pressure.
Bought the play-action fake, went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Darnold, that's complete. It's now a much tougher 3rd down looming. 3rd and long, it's Darnold. And he goes down. 8 sacks for him on the season.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Well, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top. Odell Beckham Jr., and he will score. Touchdown, Miami, for their next possession. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I can get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what
takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. You start prorating these rushing numbers and looking ahead. He could be on. I'm not apologizing to you.
No, okay. I like your attitude, but you're right. What's got to happen for it to actually occur that dictate you throwing the football? Sometimes when you have 6 to block and you only have 5 guys, you got to block them anyway.
The 1st down.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Shoot.
On 1st down, Manning forced out to his left. And an alley to run. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. A 21-yard touchdown run. Through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today,
44 to Mike. It's our field. It's our field.
A 1st down throw, Darnold. Throw complete to pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell.
Hey, check. Bofo's to Mike. Mike's Bofo.
Again, it's Bell. And this has been this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this.
Well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. Oh, and now some space to operate. There he goes left side. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This is taking over for their next possession. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one. Nowhere to escape, and he goes. And it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And that will works on him. We'll step aside and be right back. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he's going to get the leak. We'll take a break. Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So offense taking over for their next possession. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive? Nowhere to escape. Complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Here's Darnold. And Darnold, he lost the football.
Watch right. Watch right. Watch right.
Manning gonna throw here. Throwing left side, it's complete. 3 yards on the play.
Go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown at the 16-yard line.
Check. Double dog. That's the way.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And not a whole lot.